Chris Rock told his story on his own terms, with plenty of sharp jabs at both Will Smith and wife Jada Pinkett Smith, in Netflix's first ever comedy special, Selective Outrage. Here, Chris Rock got everything he wanted to say about the Will Smith slap at the 94th Annual Academy Awards off his chest. But what do celebrities have to say about it? Which celebrities supported Chris Rock? And who got offended after the comedian brings up the sore spot of the 2022 award ceremony? That's what we're finding out in this video. But of course, before I spill anything, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now, let's dive in. Well, if people thought Chris Rock was going to pull his punches after Will Smith did not, they had another thought coming. On March 4th, the 58-year-old comedian performed his Selective Outrage stand-up special in Baltimore, live on Netflix, where he addressed the incident involving Smith a year later. Selective Outrage has been a long time coming. It was Netflix's first ever live comedy special, and they couldn't have picked the perfect comedian for the moment to debut this new format. It's been nearly a year since Will Smith walked up to the stage and slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars, a year in which Smith has said much and Rock has said virtually nothing. A source tells ET, Rock was focused on the comedy special for the past year, and his hard work paid off, and he can now relax. Everyone was very happy with how it turned out, the source says, adding that Rock was in his element and was calm and comfortable on stage. When he went in hard on both Will and wife Jada Pinkett Smith, leaving a very split reaction across social media. Some users delighted in the takedown of the Smiths, while others were outraged at Rock's comments. It quickly became clear as he alluded to that slap that shook the world that the title was referring to his assailant. He then made the crowd wait until the closing 10 minutes before he really dove in. "You all know what happened to me, getting smacked by Suge Smith," he said, setting up the segment. When asked by people if it hurt, Rock said he tells them, "It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears." Comparing what he did to what Will did, Rock said, "You know what people say, they say words hurt. Anybody that says words hurt has never been punched in the face. But I'm not a victim, baby. You'll see me on Oprah or Gayle crying," Rock insisted. He joked that he took that like Manny Pacquiao. He went on to accuse Will of practicing what he called selective outrage. "Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that," said Rock. "I didn't have any entanglements." With that word, Rock evolved the famous 2020 reveal by Jada that she'd had an entanglement with August Alsina years ago. She said it happened while she and her husband were on a break and they'd reconciled their relationship and love since then. He then added, "She hurt him way more than he hurt me." Okay. Rock even claimed he tried to reach out to Will after all of this went down, but Will didn't pick up. The physical breakdown between the two could be summed up per Rock by the fact, "Will Will go shirtless in a film? You will never see me do a movie with my shirt off," Rock insisted. "If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater." The comedian summed it up by saying he played Muhammad Ali. "I played Pookie in New Jack City." Rock also explained why he didn't respond in kind when Will physically assaulted him on stage, explaining he didn't swing back, "Because I was raised. You know what my parents taught me." Rock asked his audience, "Don't fight in front of white people." "I love Will Smith my whole life. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life," Rock said in his special. "Now I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped." Will plays a slave in the Emancipation era film. Will has apologized multiple times for the slap, and maybe that's why a lot of people have responded differently to his statements. Not a lot of celebrities have voiced out their thoughts as per writing, but we can assure that there will be some surfacing very soon. Fans have had a mixed initial reaction, with just as many applauding Rock for standing up for himself and his side of the story as there are those decrying him for again putting Jada's name in his mouth, as well as his comments about watching Will get whooped in Emancipation and just going so hard. Will getting permission from Jada to slap Chris Rock again for her name coming out his mouth? Hashtag Chris Rock Live, hashtag Chris Rock, hashtag Will Smith, says one tweet. Another one said, "Someone called the police. Chris Rock just killed Will Smith on stage. Everybody called him an idiot, but he chose to hit me, but my mama raised me. You don't fight in front of white people. Mic drop. It was fantastic." Once again, Jada Smith did nothing to Chris Rock for him to be calling her this and all these other things, tweeted another fan. Another tweet wrote, "Remember Chris Rock punched down on Jada over her alopecia condition? All the deflecting he is doing bringing up entanglements is gaslighting. He knows that the world hates a black woman with agency, so he has to make that the topic, not how he violated and humiliated her." Chris Rock's Selective Outrage, right title but wrong comedian. This special was not funny. I think Chris Rock needs Jesus and some serious counseling. Chris Rock is 60 years old. He needs to change his formula and stop making a mockery of the black community to be funny, said another. A source noted that the special was a big deal, not only because it was a live event, but because it was the first time that Rock publicly addressed the slap in a meaningful way. Now, the Saturday Night Live alum is ready to move on. He said everything he wanted to say. The source says it was funny, self-deprecating, and thought-provoking. Now, Chris is ready to move on. Selective Outrage saw the comedian perform in Jada Pinkett Smith's hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. During the special, Rock spoke about woke culture along with a series of references to the Oscars incident, which happened after Rock made a joke about Pinkett Smith's hair. Rock also spoke about Meghan Markle's claims of racism against the royal family. Another source added that Rock is proud of the special and so are his famous comedian friends. Chris thinks his Netflix special was amazing and he feels great, the source says. He is glad he waited to debut his material on Netflix for such a big audience and to finally share his reaction to what happened with Will. He is also happy Netflix supported him and gave him the first live event platform to deliver his message in this unique new way. Chris is one of the funniest, most respected comedians in the world, and his friends all thought his special was hilarious and smart. The source continued, Chris's comedian friends have had his back throughout everything, including Dave Chappelle and Jerry Seinfeld. His crew all sticks together and agreed Will was out of line for slapping Chris. They all appreciate the way Chris handled it and feel like it helps all of them because comedians should not be attacked or hit. Chris is in a great place and happy. He came out on top and believes he has done the right thing since it went down. He is grateful for all the support. On Saturday, Rock had a night filled with celebration. According to a source, the actor was joined by Dave Chappelle and other stars he had celebrated during an after-party, which included heightened security. Chris Rock had a party after his Netflix special in Baltimore with Dave Chappelle and his mother, Rosalie Rock, in attendance. The source told ET it was Chris's chance to exhale after a year of dealing with this. Rock left Baltimore this morning and plans to take at least a month off now that the special is over. The same source also noted that Rock called Smith after news of Pinkett Smith's entanglement was revealed, but Smith never picked up his call. So far, neither Smith nor Pinkett Smith have publicly spoken out about the Netflix special. How about you? What can you say about the new Netflix special? That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.